So, how are things going for Democrats? They're polling lower than anyone in the history of polls, and that's causing some pain. The woke brain virus killed the Democrat Party. Democrats supported men battering women on the court and on the field, and the nation was shocked. DEI boomeranged on the Democrats like an atomic bomb. They lost the culture wars by insisting men can have babies, then sticking to the insane side of every issue. The left is against arresting and deporting murderers and rapists, against peace with Russia, against Jews and for Hamas. They are for government waste, fraud, and corruption, and won't clap for angel moms or kids with cancer. Democrats in the media are so filled with rage, hate, and frustration, they are against everything. The left has lost the debate on every single issue. The public overwhelmingly supports the entire Trump agenda. The numbers are staggering. A recent Harvard and Harris poll found 81% of voters support deporting criminal illegal immigrants. 76% support eliminating fraud and waste in government. 76% support closing the border. 69% support keeping men out of women's sports. 68% support government declaring there are only two genders. Democrats are beyond stunned. A new CNN poll shows Democrats have a mere 29% approval. It gets worse. Democrats in Congress have a rock-bottom 21% approval. Do the Democrats even exist as a party anymore? They have no power. The debate is over, and the left has lost on every single issue. They are as irrelevant as the legacy media. We saw it coming in Ohio when the state media refused to publish our editorial that said men can't have babies. That's why we started On the Record. Now the state media may be as defunct as the Democrats. The Cleveland Plain Dealer lost a staggering 21% in circulation last year. You can only imagine how few readers it has left since the election, which may be why the paper suddenly pulled a shocking about-face. Listen to what their editor said on their podcast a year ago about State Senator Jerry Serino and his higher education reform bill that would ensure free speech and diversity of thought on campus while banning DEI programs.
This guy has declared war on colleges. He's trying to turn them into fascist training centers. No DEI, no free speech.
They doubled down in June.
Serino is the poster child for what is wrong with the Ohio legislature. This bill is just dumb. It's going to destroy elements of higher ed. It is really turning college campuses fascist.
And again, this January.
Jerry Serino is really Ohio's number one culture warrior at this point. It's all culture warrior stuff. It's all he does. I'd say you should look at this law because, this is pretty wacky stuff. Do you really want to waste your time on it? And the answer is going to be no.
And then the answer was yes, suddenly, with no explanation. Out of nowhere, the same editors wrote last week, Serino, who has worked tirelessly on this legislation, appears sincerely committed, per his sponsor testimony, to improving higher education at our 14 public universities and 22 community colleges. We respect Serino's commitment to this effort, and our editorial board applauds the goals of this legislation to ensure fairness, transparency, an open classroom debate, no discrimination, including on political or ideological grounds, and adequate training of university and college trustees. The Plain Dealer had gone so far left, they reached the edge of the cliff. There's nowhere left to go but back. If the media really want to survive, they could do an about-face on all their other insane far-left positions and help us usher in the golden age in Ohio. For the record, this is Garth Kott.